Hey everybody, and I wanted to take you along with me to see what I ate as a gluten-free vegan. So for breakfast, I have oatmeal. I love oatmeal. I eat it all the time, and I'm just going to add a little bit of almond milk as well as some organic cinnamon. I only use this cinnamon. I love the cinnamon. Some coconut sugar and some canned pumpkin. Now I love this canned pumpkin. It helps it, like, my oatmeal be very creamy, like so creamy. And of course I can't use the whole can, so what I do is I put the leftovers in a Tupperware, and I save that, and I use that for the rest of the week. In another lot of war, this ain't the same, this ain't the same. Then I'm going to add my gluten-free oats. Like I said, I am gluten-free. Then I'm going to add about a little more than half a cup of oats. And I kind of do a thing where I add a little bit of milk, add a little bit of milk, because I don't want it too thick and I don't want it too chunky. Just like the right consistency, just creamy. And I like to have blackberries with it. You can alternate with blackberries, strawberries, whatever you have. But this right here is like my favorite meal of the day. I love breakfast and I love oatmeal. And I love creamy oatmeal. So for snack, I will have some guacamole. I actually have a video on how I make this. I call it avocado dip or whatever, so I'll link that for you to watch that later. Then for lunch, I'm going to have a smoothie, and I'm going to have some kale, banana, blueberry, and raspberry. So I'm going to wash the blueberries and the raspberries, and I'm going to actually separate them into 5 bags because I am meal prepping, and I like to divvy out how much I need for each bag. Then I'm also going to put in a banana in each bag. Then I like to keep my kale out because I don't like frozen kale for some reason. So I'm just going to freeze my 5 bags, and then each day that I make my smoothie, I will throw in that fresh kale. Then for dinner, which is my, I love dinner. I love this chili. I'm going to add some olive oil as well as some garlic and some onion. Let that brown a little bit. Give it a stir. Let it sit for like a minute or two. And I'm going to add some chopped red peppers, some celery. Then I like to add some jalapenos, like 3-4 spoonfuls of it. Let that sit for about 2 minutes, and then I'm going to add a half a cup of salsa, and then some fire roasted diced tomatoes and some tomato paste. Then I use some vegetable broth, and I give that a stir, and I let that sit again for like 2 minutes. Then I'm going to add my beans. I use a red kidney beans, pinto beans, and 2 cans of great northern beans. Like, I like dry beans, but this time I was not prepared and I didn't prep, so I had to use canned. Okay, so we're gonna add the spices, which is cumin, oregano, chili powder, salt, and pepper, and then I just give that a good stir, and I just let that sit and let the spices kind of like mingle with each other and really make this flavorful. And then I'm going to add a side of basmati white rice. And so while that's sitting for a while, I make my rice. And when I say this is like the best meal ever, like, I know I said that about oatmeal, but I feel the same about this as well. It's so good. Like, I eat this at least once to twice a month. I love it. Like, I cannot get fed up with it. And I shared the recipe, and so many other people love it as well. And so for dessert, I also am going to have a New York cheesecake. Now, This cheesecake was probably good. It's just probably me that I was picky, but I didn't like it, and so I took one slice and then I threw it away. But if you're not picky like me, you may love it, but I did not like it at all. So I guess I didn't have dessert for that week, but it's okay. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you get inspired. I hope you create something, any one of these meals, and happy eating. See you later. Bye.